Hello, and welcome to my Let's Play of Khan Academy World of Math. If you don't know, Khan Academy is a home to a bunch of free lectures, tons of subjects, math, science, arts, programming. We're going to be focusing on the math subjects. The math subjects take you from kindergarten all the way up through kind of high school, college level classes. And if you click on, so I've already spent a bunch of time in Khan Academy, not as much as I really want to, but I've completed kindergarten, which is pretty sweet, first grade, almost done second grade, and so on. Now if you click on math by subject, for example, you're taken to this page, which is the world of math. And you can see all the different subjects. Early math, kindergarten, first, second, third, and so on, all the way up to 8th. Then it gets into algebra, 1 and 2, geometry, trigonometry, stats, pre-calculus, differential calculus, integral calculus, AB calculus, differential equations, linear algebra. I've taken all this stuff before in college, but it's been a while since I actually used some of the advanced stuff. So I'm kind of interested in relearning it all. So let's get started. It's going to be super exciting. So if we're going to continue the mission, click on mission, and we're just going to be. And here's actually all the skills. So they have around 1,300 and some skills to master. Mastered around 300 of them already. Mostly, obviously, the early ones, count by tens, and so on. Very simple stuff from first grade and kindergarten. From there on out, it gets pretty tricky. You actually have to do real math. And all the stuff at the bottom, I haven't really even touched. So we're going to do the mastery challenges for a while and see how far we can get. And hopefully I don't make a fool of myself. I'm sure I will, though. So this dude ate 1 cake. Other guy ate 2. Initially there were 6. What fraction remains? 1/2. Yes. Where's the blue dot? At negative 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. Negative 6.8 looks like. She wants to run around 1 lap as fast as her friend, who can lap 1 minute and 10 seconds. She started her lap. How much time does she have left if she wants to tie the time? So let's flip over my scratch pad. Pull out my Wacom tablet. So let's see, we have 70, and we've already been running for 47. So let's see, 6, 1, 3, 2. In theory, 23 seconds. All right. What's the volume? So it looks like 90 plus 8 times 7. So 90 plus 8 times 7, which is, let's see, which is 56. So 50, 56. So 146. Something like that. Let's try that. All right. Let's see. Table below shows elevation. Sort the animals from closest to farthest from sea level. Closest to sea level is the sea lion. And then the fish and the bird. This looks annoying. Before pulling out a calculator, I will try it by hand. 2.332, 2.2, 1, 2.2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Let's see, this is a point right here, right? So what is that, like 132 divided by 22? Let's see, if we do 6 of them, that will give us a 12 right here, and then a 12, so that should be 6, yeah. So maybe 1.6. 1.6. Let's see, not 1.6. Could. I don't think that looks right. Let's check our work. 1.6 times 2.2. Nope. I think it's 1.06 because there's a 0 right there. That looks better. Let's check our work now. So 2.2 times 1.06. Yeah, it looks right. 1.06. All right, mastered some more skills. Order the numbers from least to greatest. Let's see. This is 0.66. This is 0.75. That one is a little bit less than half, so that one goes in the front, least to greatest. Alright, so due date 2 and 5 and 2. Initially 10 equal sizes. What fraction of the pie was eaten? 7/10. Add these two negative numbers. All right. Evaluate the expression. 3 plus 2 is 5. Construct a 60-degree angle. Let's see, that's 20 degrees, 30, 40, 50, 60. Is 10 times as large as that. All right, mastered some more skills. Order these from least to greatest. Least. Least, least. Subtract. So 8 plus 3 sounds like 11 to me. Rectangular prism has some layers, 3 layers separated by 4 layers separated by color. Each layer is made up of, what does that look like, 10? The volume is 40. Missing number. Can we do it? Nice. Order the numbers from least to greatest. Construct a 10-degree angle. All right, mastered some more skills. what's the length of AB? 5. Find X. Let's see, so let's flip back over to our trusty sheet, clear it. Dumb pen go. Alright, there it is. Alright, so we got 74 plus 20 is 94, 180 minus 94 is, let's see, 17, 6, chicken scratch stuff, 86. 86. Didn't already do this one. Alright, so separated by color. 4 layers separated by color. Each layer is made up of, what is that, 5 times 5, 25. So that's 100. 2 parallel lines. I think they're both 50. Okay, so this should be 4/15ths. If I remember my dumb math correctly. Alright, so that's 9 plus 16 times 2. 9 plus 16 is 25, right? 25 times 2 is 50. Alright, more skills leveled up. So we got 30 divided by 28, looks like. And it's positive. I could do 15. They didn't say to simplify it, so it does need to be simplified. 14. They still give me a good answer, though. There are fewer, let's see, squares. Let's see, 180 minus 103. 180, 103. So that's 77. All right, what's the length of CB? Let's see, 5 looks like. Are AB and CD congruent? Let's see, let's use a hint. What the hell's a congruent? Best to work at it first.
Are line segment AB and line segment CD congruent? So let's look at these right over here. AB is this line segment right over here, and CD is this one right over here. AB has length of 1, it goes from 2 to 3, and CD has length of 1, it goes from 4 to 5. So they have the exact same length. These are just line segments with the exact same length. So yes, they are congruent. Yes.
Okay, why don't you just say they're equal length? Okay, next question. 5 squared is 25 minus 7. 25 minus 7. That's a 1, that's 1, that's what, 8. 18. 18. All right, mastered some more stuff. Without using a calculator. Order numbers from least to greatest. Square root of 14. Let's see, that's like 2 times 7. So you can't really... how do you approximate?
What I want to do in this video is get a little bit of experience, see a few examples of trying to roughly estimate the square root of non-perfect squares. So let's say that if I wanted to estimate the square.
Okay, I know what he's going to do. So square root of 25 is 5. Square root of, let's see, 4 is 4 times 4 is 16. So it should be a little bit less than 4. Alright. Write the equation of a line that is parallel to blah and passes through point blah.
We're asked, what is the equation of line B? And they tell us that line A has an equation y is equal to 2x plus 11. And they say that line B contains the point 6, negative 7. And they tell us lines A and B are perpendicular. Perpendicular. So that means that slope of B must be negative inverse of slope of A. Slope of A. So what we'll do is we'll figure out the slope of A, then take the negative inverse of it, then we'll know the slope of B, then we can use this point right here to fill in the gaps and figure out B's y-intercept. So what's the slope of A? This is already in slope-intercept form. The slope of A is right there. It's the 2, mx plus b. So the slope here is equal to 2. So the slope of A
mx plus 2
is 2.
Plus
What is
b.
the slope of B? So what is B of A is equal to 2. So there, it's the 2, mx plus b. So the slope here is equal to 2. So
Okay.
the slope of A is 2. What is the slope of B? So what is B's slope going to have to be? Well, it's perpendicular to A, so it's going to be the negative inverse of this. The inverse of 2 is 1/2. The negative inverse of that is negative 1/2. So B's slope is negative 1/2. So we know that B's equation has to be y is equal to its slope m times x plus some y-intercept. We still don't know what the y-intercept of B is, but we can use this information to figure it out. We know that y is equal to negative 7. We know that y is equal to negative 7 when x is equal to 6. When x is equal to...
Okay. So it's parallel, so there's no slope change. Oops. And let's switch to my thing here. So if we move this up. Alright, so y equals negative 5 4x plus c. Alright, then we're going to plug in 1 for y and negative 5 4, negative 4 for x plus c. And that means this goes to 5. Because negative signs cancel out, that's all reduced, and that means c is negative 4. So it should be y equals negative 5 fourths times x minus 4. All right. Least common multiple of 5 and 8. All this math shit that's been so long. I haven't studied this in a while.
36 and 12. So, and they say another way to say this is LCM in parentheses 36 and 12. And this is literally saying what's the least common multiple of 36 and 12. Well, this one might pop out at you because 36 itself is a multiple of 12. And 36 is also a multiple of 36. It's 1 times 36. So the smallest number that is both a multiple of 36 and 12, because 36 is a multiple of 12, is actually 36.
Really? I would have thought it would be 12.
There we go. Let's do a couple more of these. That one was too easy. What is the least common multiple of 18 and 12? And they just state this with a different notation. What's the least common multiple? Or the least common multiple of 18 and 12 is equal to question mark. So let's think about this a little bit. So there's a couple of ways you can think about, so let's just write down our numbers that we care about. We care about 18 and we care about 12. So there's two ways that we can approach this. One is the prime factorization approach. We can take the prime factorization of both of these numbers and then construct the smallest number whose prime factorization has all of the ingredients of both of these numbers, and that will be the least common multiple. So let's do that. 18 is 2 times 9, which is the same thing as 2 times 3 times 3, or 18 is 2 times 9, 9 is 3 times 3. So we could write 18 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3. That's its prime factorization. 12 is 2 times 6. 6 is 2 times 3. So 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. Now the least common multiple of 18 and 12, let me write this down. So the least common multiple of 18 and 12, 18 and 12 is going to have enough prime factors to cover both of these numbers, and no more, because we want the least common multiple, or the smallest common multiple. So let's think about it. Well, it needs to have at least 1, 2, a 3, and a 3 in order to be divisible by 18. So let's write that down. So we have to have a 2 times 3 times 3. This makes it divisible by 18. If you multiply this out, you actually get 18. And now let's look at the 12. So this part right over here, let me make it clear. This part right over here is the part that makes up 18, makes it divisible by 18. And then let's see, 12, we need 2 2's and a 3. Well, we already have 1 3, so our 3 is taken care of. We have 1 2, so this 2 is taken care of. But we don't have 2 2's, so we need another 2 here. So notice, now this number right over here has a 2 times 2 times 3 in it, or it has a 12 in it.
All right. Know how to do that now. So let's see. Clear out my board. So let's see. 8 is 2 times 4, 2 times 2 times 2. And 5 is just 5. So we want 8 times 5, which is 40. Alright. Savings account, checking account. Let's see. Haley's savings account has a higher account value. It's the same as 2 divided by 7. Alright. 0.4. No problem. Big coffee fan, uses 100 grams, prepare 10 cups. Tells them you should use 20% more than usual. How many grams of coffee should you use to make 15 cups? Okay, so I don't know why this doesn't clear sometimes. Alright, so let's see. 20% more than usual. So 120 grams to brew 10 cups. So 15 cups would be plus 60. So 180 grams. Are those congruent? No. Nine fists is made of how many segments of length? 3 fists. 3. Nine fists divided by 3 fists sounds good to me. What's going on? Why can't I click check? Oh. Write your answer decimal. Uh, 5,000, 2,000. It's been a while since I did stupid long math. Let's see, 2 is 4,000. And now we have 1,000. Point. How's this? So it should be 10 right here, right? So 5, right? 2.5 sounds kind of good to me. Because if it was 3, yeah, 2.5 sounds good. Alright. Which 2? Choices describe the number of apples. 5 plus 5, and then 3. That's 3 times. Yeah. 3 times 2 times 5, which is 30. Let's see. That's like 4.5. The alligator eats that one. Alright, so let's see. Choose an answer. Let's see. That's bigger. Savings account has more in it. Making one color version. What colors paint 31? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like. So at paint number 6, it would be red. Right? Pretty sure. Sounds like red to me. To make a circle. 1/4. 1/9 or 1/10. Let's see. Gotta flip that, and that's gonna be 81 force, I guess. Suppose the first term of the pattern is 3. Each subsequent turn is 8 more than the term before it. 3. 8 more is 11. 8 more is 19. 8 more is 27. Right? I don't know, maybe not. Let's see. If it was 10 more, it would be 29. Minus 2, 27, yeah. 8 more is 35, I think, yeah. And then 8 more is 40. Let's see, 8. It's like a 3. There you go. Tennis coaches generally get paid. Determine which of the following statistical. sounds statistical. Solved by 5 times 3 plus 2. 3 lawns in the morning, 2 lawns in the afternoon. And did this for how? 5 days. Choose one answer. Sounds like Greg's problem. Which is 12 times larger than the expression blah. Write that in its simplest form. Okay, let's switch over. Clear this. So 72 is the same as 8 times 9. Oops, 9. And 63 is the same as 9 times 7. So 8 sevenths. 8, 7. Sweet. Alright, I made some progress today. That's a good stop point for the episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.